Hey there, beauty pros. If you're tired of juggling multiple tools to run your business, it's time to check out Gloss Genius, the all-in-one software designed specifically for salons and spas. Imagine managing bookings, payments, marketing, and team schedules all on one simple platform. Switching to Gloss Genius is effortless thanks to their free data transfer service. They handle the details so you can keep your focus on what you do best. With Gloss Genius, you can control your calendar and maximize your time with features like double booking, wait lists, and automated gap fills. Plus, checkout is quick and classy with a card reader that matches your salon's vibe, making payments easy for both you and your clients. Ready to elevate your business? Click on the link in my show notes and try Gloss Genius today. Trust me, once you make the switch, you'll wonder how you ever managed without it. Welcome to All About Hair, the podcast for anyone who loves the hair industry. I'm your host, Danise Keilitz, a former stylist, educator, and owner of 4 award-winning salons with over 30 years of experience. Whether you're refining your skills or expanding your hair knowledge, you're in the right place. Join me for expert tips, industry insights, and practical advice to help you thrive in the world of hair. This is All About Hair. All right, so now I know it's probably snowy, icy where you're at. I know it's really cold where I'm at. So what are we supposed to do? Let's play with our hair, shall we? All right, let's start with silver hair with lowlights. Yeah, what is that? It is when you take your gray, beautiful hair and you ask your stylist to put lowlights throughout. This will deepen the contrast in your hair and it will give you a sense of depth, if you will. And plus it adds a lot of shine. So how do they actually weave the darker gray into your hair? They could either use highlights with foils, or they can actually paint it on there as well with a technique called balayage. That's really used a lot lately in the salons. A lot of younger stylists prefer to use that method. All right, what's another color that you might be thinking? Maybe you've got brown hair. Chocolate with caramel balayage. I tell you, that is beautiful. You take a deep chocolate color, kind of think like a Hershey's chocolate bar. That could be the color of your roots. And then you have your stylist paint on caramel highlights or caramel balayage on the ends. It is a beautiful combination. It's going to give you that depth. It's going to give you that shine. It's going to give you that spice, if you will, that you need when you're feeling kind of gloomy on the inside. All right, what about you redheads? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Auburn hair with caramel highlights. Okay, hear me out on this, okay? You take your auburn hair and you balayage just a few highlights, especially around the face framing. All it does is it gives that dimension that you're looking for, that spark that you're looking for. You know, we're inside, we're reading our books, we're cooking, we're trying to stay motivated. We need that extra sparkle, do we not? I think so. Now let's talk to you women that have that chestnut brown hair, but you don't want it too dark. How about me? How about me? Don't want to be blonde. I just need some dimensional blonde highlights. So what you do is you take your base of your brown, and it could be a chestnut brown, it can be a medium brown, and you just place strategic highlights throughout. And those are blonde highlights, not caramel, blonde highlights. They could be very, very fine highlights. They could be chunky highlights because that's really making a big comeback, but try not to make them too chunky. It's very aging. We want to stay youthful, don't we? So I would say just soften it up around your face, some face framing, and you should be good to go. Let's talk about how to take care of your color-treated hair. The wintertime poses its own problems. The air is drier in the house, our skin's drier, and guess what? Our hair is drier too. So you want to make sure that you're using color protection for your hair. That means You want to make sure you're using shampoo that doesn't contain any sulfates in it. You don't want any kind of stripping product in your shampoo. And you want to make sure that your shampoo and your conditioner says safe for color treated hair. Okay, some of the dandruff shampoos that are out there, I know we're all combating dry scalp, so we're using our dandruff shampoos. Most of those are not safe for color treated hair. So just be careful with that, okay? Another thing you want to do is limit how often you're washing your hair. Really, really try to go 2 to 3 days, okay? You're just going to extend the color, your color longer, because every time that you shampoo your hair, especially with warm water, you're opening that cuticle up, you're losing those color molecules that were deposited in there. So your hair is going to turn brassy. You're going to need a toner, a lot more frequent, probably in like 2 or 3 weeks. So my advice would be to use lukewarm water. And if you can, cool water. Most of us can't do that. I can't do that. So, Another thing that I would do is weekly mask treatments, deep conditioning for your hair. Again, your skin is drier in the wintertime. You've got the heaters going. Your hair is going to be drier. You really need those weekly masks to help support that moisture retention for your hair. And along with avoiding the hot water when you're shampooing your hair, you want to avoid hot water, period, and hot styling tools. So if you can let your hair air dry, that's even better. But if you are using hot styling tools, please, 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 please use heat protection. I don't care what brand. Every brand has heat protection out there. It's a spray that you spray on dry hair before you put that curling iron in or the flat iron on there, okay? Also, you might not have thought about this, but make sure you're still using your UV protection on your hair in the wintertime. If you're getting out there for a walk, hopefully you are, because exercise is king. If you're getting out there for your daily walks, make sure you're spraying UV protection on your hair as well if you want your color to last. You'll thank me. Also, it is so important to get your regular maintenance done for your hair color. Okay, get those touch-ups done. I know the older we get, those grays just seem to be persistent and they just keep popping up. When we used to go 6 weeks for our touch-ups, now it's maybe 4, sometimes 3 weeks in between touch-ups. I hear you. I'm one of those too. So just make sure that you're getting your touch-ups. That way too, your stylist can adjust your toner on the end so your color will always stay fresh. It'll look fresh, okay? Ask your stylist too maybe about a mini touch-up. We used to offer these in the salon where they just do the T-zone, like what we'd call it is a T, meaning around your face and down your part line. That would get you through and stretch your money. Your stylist might offer it. They might not. I don't know. It's worth asking. The worst they could say is no, right? All right. This might not be a concern of yours, but it might be. Avoid chlorine and salt water. If you're a swimmer, if you're getting to the YMCA, if you're getting to the gym and you're swimming for exercise, that warm water, it feels good. Just make sure you put on a swim cap. Keep the chlorine out of your hair. If you're hopping into the jacuzzi, I wish I had a jacuzzi. Just keep the chlorine out of your hair. Another real good tip to do is put a deep conditioner all over your hair before you put your swim cap on. That'll actually protect it even more. It's almost like sealing it before you put that cap on. And so it's almost like a sponge, right? A wet sponge can't soak up any more water, but a dry sponge is just, right? Also, be really gentle when you're styling your hair. Use wide tooth combs in the shower with your conditioner on already. You just want to minimize breakage. Remember, your hair's dry. It's a stressful time for your hair. Also, one thing, the last thing, it's the most important thing, make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you're eating a balanced diet. Everything that goes through your body comes out in your hair and your nails and your skin and your smile and how you feel. All that good stuff, right? Well, let me just say that wintertime could be a fabulous time to play with your hair, to play with the canvas that is your hair. You can really try things that you might not try in the summertime. Because I know a lot of my friends, they sometimes don't even get their hair colored in the summertime because they're outside all the time. They're in baseball caps. They're sweating all the time, or they're at the beach. So they think, why should I go get a toner or get my hair colored? Because it's going to be whipped around by the sun. I totally get it. Totally get it. But so wintertime might be your time to shine. And just remember, take care of your hair. Have fun with your hair. I just encourage you to take this season and embrace it and have fun with it. Be bold, be beautiful, transition your hair into something maybe you didn't even think was possible. Deepen it a little bit, add dimension, have fun. I hope this winter season treats you well. Share this with anybody that you think might enjoy it. And remember, when you know better, you do better. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in to All About Hair. Here's what I'd love for you to do next. Take a screenshot of this episode and share it on your Instagram stories. Tag me at Danise Keilitz so I can see you're listening. Sharing helps more people discover the podcast. And if you're really enjoying the show, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts. It really helps others find us. Thanks again. I'm Danise Keilitz, and remember, when you know better, you do better. See you next week.